In today's video, I'm going to be discussing something different. I'm not going to be doing a review. I'm actually going to be discussing about Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath.
Let us begin.
So before we discuss Mortal Kombat Aftermath, I want to say my personal thoughts. My personal thoughts, it saved Mortal Kombat 11 as a whole. Like the story, the characters, the stages, add the friendships. Whew. This one, every add-on, every combat pack, it dominated everything about what Mortal Kombat 11 was about. And I'm gonna be really honest about this. I really thought that this was just gonna be some character pack opening because this isn't really the first time that we've ever seen something like this happen. We've seen it in Mortal Kombat 11 and 10, or just 10 and 11, but I feel like this is great. I really don't really have a lot of things to say about it, but I do, and I have a lot of questions too. I'm gonna get to the simplest question that everybody's asking. Why is Fujin, Shang Tsung, and Nightwolf coming back?
Cease, Liu Kang, before you doom us all.
Shang Tsung?
Like, why are they teaming up and, warning about it? Like, why did they team up in the first place? And it kind of got my attention. Maybe they really did know if Liu Kang kind of did screw up half the timeline, and Raiden was just kind of like, yeah, all right, cool story, bro. But I really feel like it's a pretty good duo. Having Shang Tsung on your team, that is awesome. Here's one of the most high demand questions that people are asking for. Where was Fujin all along? Nobody really knows, but from my speculations, I feel like that he might have been training up for this moment. Maybe he realized that there was some going on, so he probably took a break. I really don't know, to be honest. I feel like that he is a great additional character to add to the roster, and he's I feel like bringing him back in did start it up, but you're also questioning, like, why would this guy that would replace Raiden work with the bad guys? Also, another question. How did Kronika figure out that Shang Tsung was alive even though, like, his island was ruined? How everything from like, she knew everything was about to happen.
Shang Tsung has become far too dangerous, and I doubt his new allies realize quite how dangerous he is.
She knew, she was like, I guess he's gonna come back. It just doesn't really make sense, and I really hope that they explain it better when we get to actually play the final version of what we're looking at. Now, here are my thoughts on the characters in Combat Pack 2. For Fujin, I really think he's a good character from what we know. I feel like he would play a major role. He would take over Raiden's spot in the story mode, but I don't really know how he would actually play. He does a lot of kicking and fighting with his sword or whatever. I don't really know what it is until we find out later on. But I feel like Fujin actually is a pretty good character, all in all. And now down to Shiva. I was never really much of a fan of Shiva. I always just thought she was just kind of there. But in this Mortal Kombat, I feel like she is more of a she seems more of a tank and, like a Shokan like everyone else, but I feel like she'll also play a major role. And what's really good about this is that she's the only Shokan in Mortal Kombat 11, unless they put more in, but for now I don't know. But I was never really a fan, really. There's not really much to say about her. But pretty good addition too. We don't really have any Shokan characters in Mortal Kombat 11. And now RoboCop. Now, RoboCop, we haven't really seen any gameplay, but only screenshots from what I know. I feel like that RoboCop might be like the Terminator or more of a tank character, more of a push forward type character. But I have only one con about RoboCop and as the character selection as a whole is that there's too many gun characters. There's way too many. There's Aaron Black, Jax, Cassie Cage, and Terminator, Joker, unless you count his Batsy Poo, where he shoots a puppet of a Batman out of his mouth, and Spawn. And I get it that, gun characters are pretty cool and all, but I feel RoboCop, mm, eh, I don't know yet. I haven't seen any gameplay or what he's about. So for now, I'm just gonna have to leave him on hold. So now we gotta talk about the stages. This is a wonderful improvement from Mortal Kombat 10 by only just adding the pit. This brought in not 3 but 4 stages to Mortal Kombat 11. And I feel like this is a really great step up to their game, really. The Flesh Pit stage fatality, you saw a lot of gore in that. Like, it just slowly filled you up. You're like, ooh, it's just when Scorpion was going in acid. Now, here is the most biggest con that I have. It should have been in the game from the start. Now, I get it that most of the maps are not really stage fatality worthy, but I feel like it's still a great addition, and I feel like it should be that way. And last but not least, the friendship. Here's what I think about the friendships in here. Now, in the game, there is a lot of there's brutalities, fatalities, mercy, animalities. Well, not in Mortal Kombat 11, but in Mortal Kombat 3. Now, in the friendship, it seems really cool. Like, I really love the idea, but I kind of knew about this from the get-go because of Joker's fatality. So here are the friendships for now that I'm about to show you. My personal favorite is, it's gotta be Noob Saibot on the jump ropes. But that is all for today. I really had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope to do more of this in the future. But for now, as soon as we wait until May 26th for the update, I will give my personal review on the expansion pack of story mode, RoboCop, and every character that's probably in there from what I know. I will give my best honest opinion, but for now, see you guys in the next episode and stay safe and have a good night.